Hello everybody, what is up, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. And in the last episode of Danganronpa, I forget exactly what happened. I know we had, some kind of class meeting. I know that, it was finally revealed that Sakura was, the traitor. And, Byakuya has been an ass about it. And so too has Toko. Oh yeah, that's right. Toko attacked Hina. There was that. And then me and Kyoko finally, Mommy Kyoko made up with me. And yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to start my timer. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I always do that. Anyway, so me and Mommy Kyoko made up, which is nice. And then we actually had a plan. We actually, pretty much Alter Ego wanted to talk to somebody, and it just so happened that, me and Mommy Kyoko were those somebodies that he wanted to talk to, and Alter Ego basically was saying he didn't want his job to be over yet, and he wanted to actually try and access the mainframe and, get more dirt, and, it's extremely risky and dangerous, but, it's a risk that Alter Ego is willing to make, and so in order to, respect and honor his determination, we, took him, the laptop that is, to the, one secret room, the one that I got attacked in, Makoto got attacked in, so it's probably not that secure, but, whatever, it's the best we could come up with. And apparently, it even has everything we needed to hook it up to the internet. Woohoo! And then I went to back to my room to go back to bed, and I think I also had some free time in between that. But then I went back to my room after another little scene, and yeah, then my character was about to go to bed, but then he heard a knock and woke up. So my character, Makoto. Whatever, so we're gonna answer to the door. Gosh, that was a mouthful. Rattle.
Makoto.
Uh-oh. I thought I was gonna get attacked for a second there. Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on? Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. What? It sounds like something's happened. What? Oh no, not in the dead of night. As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us... Oh, I thought that was my character for a second there. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. The rec room. Oh, we're right outside of it. I was like... Where is it? It's locked. I can't get the door open. Is it locked? I can't, yeah. So what? What the fuck? Makoto, Kyoko. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Oh, Sakura's just sitting there. Sakura, could you unlock the door, please? Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. Maybe she's just taking a nap. What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. Oh no. That doesn't sound good. So, what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. And in order to get into that room, we need somebody strong. So, keep calling for Sakura so that she wakes up. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
in other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Wait, what? Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Wait, what? What are we gonna do? Crawl through the smashed glass? Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Right? Just taking a nap, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. Oh no. But that silence didn't last long. Oh yeah, that's right. She was still being kind of, like, mean to us after I had set up alter ego in the bathroom. Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
That was an awkwardly voiced line for her I used. You can handle this, right, Makoto? If you get stabbed by any glass, it won't hurt you very much, since you're a boy, right?
Please.
Come on, please, hurry. Okay, you two stand back. Took a hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. And all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. Really? The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Oh no. Oh, she's smiling. Aw. Looks like she's sitting at a bench. Like one of the benches in Hollow Knight. All I felt was cold death. Oh no, not Sakura. Man, come on, she was one of the good ones. Now who's gonna protect Hina from freaking Togo and Byakuya? But more specifically, Togo. Or should I say Genocide Joe? You feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... Ding dong, ding dong.
A body has been destroyed.
Oh no.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Alright, we get a head start. All-Star Apologies, Chapter 4. Wait, we were already on Chapter 4. Why did it pop up again?
Sakura's
Yeah. Sorry, Hina.
dead. She's really dead.
Oh, dang. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder if she was confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. So, could you leave the room? I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. No! I'm a zombie now! I'm a statue! And after I don't know how long... I got everyone! Ooh, ogre! Oh, so she's dead, huh? Shut the fuck up. Sakura's been killed. I see. Intriguing. Shut the hell up, Byakuya. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Are you sure about that? Is that what you were going to say? No. Whoever killed her, it's not just somebody in this room. Someone in this room. It's one of you. It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. Wait, why Hiro? You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? Yeah, you kind of have a bad habit of doing that, Hina. You did that to Hiro last time. I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. But you gotta prove that. You know it? Oh. Jeez. I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right. It's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. What? Now then, with that, Hold on. How dare you call her face lewd? There's something I want to ask you. Huh? You don't think her face is lewd? No. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and then...
In other words,
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Oh, that's sad. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. 'Cause, even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. That would have been an epic fight. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the black is this time, I owe you one. Wait, you don't know who did it?
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. 'Cause, I mean, your lives are on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. Yep. See, and that's exactly why she suspects you. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. We're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? Yeah, why her? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Wow. And, who gave you the right to order her around? An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. That's fine. Yeah, my voice acting for tonight is sucking. I'm not able to do Hina or Kyoko's lines. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say. Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What? What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. But Makoto, you're fine. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? I mean, after all, I am a massive pushover.
It's all clear.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, we're all screwed. All of us face execution. Yeah, no shit. Anyways, finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. I have no choice but to just do it. Yeah, that sucks. Investigate! Aw, man, I don't have my fucking shit open on my phone to check. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. Huh. Weird. So, did she die from a concussion? However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood? What the fuck? So what, was it like an internal injury? Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that?
so
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. Ooh. Or they somehow barred the door. You know, I mean, or they somehow set it up to where they could, I don't know, close the door and then pull a thing to pull the chair into place and then slip it through. No, that doesn't work. No, I don't know. I have no clue. Was there something tied around the chair? Like to, you know, pull it into place? I doubt it. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? Yes, that's exactly what it is, because the room was locked. And, it's one of those common murder mystery conundrums where you gotta figure out how the killer did it. I know. The killer got Sakura to barricade the door and then shot her through the window? No, that doesn't work. The window would have been broken. I don't know. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Yeah, it's like basically the ideal of creating the perfect like murder where you don't get caught, because obviously, how do you solve it? Oh yeah, I see that blood behind Sakura. There's like huge fucking things of blood. Why would it be behind her though? Was that from her head? From her head injury? Was that what killed her? Could it really happen in real life? Right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? I know what it is. Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. Oh. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of other variations. So, for that, all we need to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. What? Oh. Oh yeah. That's what I was talking about earlier with, you know, locking it down and then shooting her through the window. Oh.
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door. Something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Why not? Why aren't there any guns or arrows here? This school for murder is lame. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. Yeah, but the only one in here was Sakura, and then we opened it, so that can't be the case. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden. When the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else. And that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe. No, it doesn't, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? We were the ones who broke open the door, and then Hina went and got everyone else.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. What? Not a locked
In
room?
other words,
By that I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. Oh. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
So then, basically, second, third, and fourth ones all cross off. So literally it has to be the first one. Or does it? I believe so, yes. So, when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killers set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Oh. Hey everyone. I want to investigate this blood. Oh no, it's not blood. It's shards of glass. What? Someone hit her on the back of the head? There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. So what, somebody hit her with a glass bottle and then left and somehow created a locked room? There's no way that would have killed her, though. Glass shards on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma holding a freaking knight. It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on floor has been added to the truth bullets section. What is the point of that? This proves that you did it, Monokuma. And then what's this? Looks like some kind of wrapper. Huh, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So, after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Aww, poor Hina. How would you know? You haven't had one since her death. Have you? Hina. Aw, poor Hina. Alright, what do you gotta say? We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. Or all 3 of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. Really? You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. Oh, shit. Now you're dropping those kinds of deets? Seriously? What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma files said she died right around then. Aww. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. Man, my throat is so dry I can't do her voice at all. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. How would you have stopped her by force? Hina! It's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Aw, Allie's account has been added to the truth bullet section. That counts as a truth bullet? But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place. Oh god, no, don't start yawning. No, I canceled out the yawn. Same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Why didn't any of them mention it? Alright, what do you gotta say, Kyoko? But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So, how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? Huh? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They wouldn't have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Alright, now for the dick.
What?
I mean douchebag. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. It's this whole Hina being dead thing. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. It's almost as if there was somebody else who knew about it. And they told you. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Yeah, until now. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Why are you saying thanks, Makoto? Byakuya's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Are we done in here? Is there anything else? Hold on. There's some more blood over here. Or this is where the actual blood is. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Obviously, she got up, she walked over there to look at the magazines, she puked out some blood, went back, sat down, and then died. Magazine shelf bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, that's an interesting one. Anything else? How about you? Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. Why can't I read right now? I can see a trace of blood on her lips, for sure. More like dribbling down her lips. Change the color. Change it to white. What? I'm just kidding. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. That's not how the human body works, you dumbass. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Her lovely lips? Her soft, supple lips? Interesting.
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. It does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. And you know what? Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Not what I meant to click on. The chair was shoved against the doorknob so he couldn't get the door open. Oh, that's right, the glass is from the window being broken. There's no evidence that any... God damn it. There's no evidence that any kind of string or any mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. And the chair definitely wasn't the killer. Alright, now let's examine whatever the fuck this is. Oh. Chem A2. Protein enzyme X. Isn't that protein stuff that she loved? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. Is it really rolling?
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
Wrong. That's not true at all. It doesn't help anything. Aside from build muscles. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I knew it. I mean, I know. But still, this protein can... It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is? You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass? They must be parts of the window I had broken it to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Okay, weird. Why does that matter?
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Empty protein drink has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. That's still not it. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings had been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved against it. And that's a good chair too, by the way. It's kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. But that doesn't make any sense. Rec room door has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Okay, I don't know what else I'm supposed to examine, so you know what? I think, oh. What the fuck? Is this locker always open? I was gonna call it quits, but hold on, let's check. Huh? The locker's open and they're on the inside. It's a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone was inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was opened, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not? Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? And? Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point. Ah, that proves it.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Alright, the locker handprint added to the truth bullets. Alright. Yeah, now I think I can call it quits. Next time I will look up what I'm supposed to do, what else I'm supposed to examine, because I feel like I've pretty much examined everything, right? Alright, well, next time we will hopefully finish the investigation and get started on the Class 4 trial. Oh man, I'm so sad for Sakura dying. But, you know what? If you like Sakura or, you know, just want to honor her memory, give this video a thumbs up. See you guys next time. Bye.